Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So today is the latest update in my reading journal. And of course, Robin and I do this in collaboration. So I will link all of her stuff down below, her YouTube channel, her latest reading journal update. And I will also link down below her Etsy shop with the coupon code in case you guys are interested, because I use many of her stickers in my reading journal. So in any case, let's go ahead and jump right in because we have a lot to go over. Okay, so this is what I read in May. I read 10 books and I actually started in 11th, but it ended up being a DNF. So let's go over this. So from James Patterson, I read Second Chance, Third Degree, 4th of July, Fifth Horseman, Sixth Target, and Seventh Heaven. I did start Eighth Confession, but it was starting to get a little bit tired by that point. I enjoyed the first 7 immensely, but I gotta be honest, by the time I got to 8, it was starting to feel like an old sort of plot. And I wasn't enjoying it so much, so I did stop it. Now, maybe next year or something, I'll pick it back up and I'll start there when I'm ready for another round. But for now, I'm gonna let that go. I did read Dark Fever and Blood Fever, which are by Karen Marie Moning. I absolutely love those books. I've reread those, gosh, a million times. And I will probably get into them a little bit more in July. We're going to go over June in just a second too. I did read Alone from Lisa Gardner. I've read that once before. It is so good, guys. 5 stars for sure. And then I did also on my tablet, audio, I listened to Undercurrents from Nora Roberts, which that is also a reread for me. I read it once before, and again, really good. Everything was 4 or 5 stars this month with 1 DNF. My favorite, so let's get into that, was Blood Fever. Dark Fever is the first in the series. Blood Fever is the second. But by the time you get to Blood Fever, you're getting really a lot deeper into that story. So this one is going to be my favorite. And it was actually a toss-up with this and Alone by Lisa Gardner. But in Alone, you're just introduced to the D.D. Warren character, and I feel like it's not one of the best yet. I feel like the D.D. Warren character's development gets a lot better. So let's go ahead and put Blood Fever right up there. So that was my favorite. Now, let's also update this. So there was a total of 10 books, which is totally crazy. In that whole scenario, 7 of them were audio, 3 of them were on my tablet. I did not read any in print this month, and I did not do any in mixed media. Books read, as we just said, was 10. The page count, guys, 3,896. That's crazy. This is my best month so far for the year. I keep going up a little bit, and I did not expect to get nearly as much done. But all of the Patterson ones were on audio, and I just devoured those. So even though I was really busy doing a lot of things, I was able to listen to a lot of books because I was doing so much. So that was really nice. So let's go over to the next page. So you can clearly see how I read everything. It's all listed in here. I loaned 10 books this month. I bought none. None. My first month where I bought none. That's like a big deal. 5 months into the year. Up next, I did not get to Fate, Inked in Blood, or Darling Girls, but we're going to address that in June. So, now today is actually the 31st. I'm sorry, today is the 1st as I'm starting this. So let's get this into the back though. So we're going to put this where it belongs. And you can see here, I also listed everything here as well. I got from the library Wonton Murder and Egg Drop Dead. I did not get to start them until today. So I did start Wonton Murder. I did renew them, and they are now due on the 7th of June. Hopefully I can get those 2 done, you know, during this month. So in June, you can clearly see everything's nice and new and ready to go. And so is the calendar. So my goal for this month is to read all of my Book of the Month Club books. I just ordered my one for June. I skipped May, but I still have A Fate Inked in Blood that I did not read yet, and also Darling Girls from Sally Hepworth. So these are part of my goal for June. And then my other part of the goal, and again, there's going to be a 3rd book coming. It's called A Talent for Murder. I just ordered it like not even a minute ago. So I'm super excited for that. That sounds really good. But I also want to finish my 2 Vivian Chen books from the library. So these are Wonton Terror and Egg Drop Dead. So that is my 5-book goal for the month. So I've loaned 2 books. I have 3 that I'm going to finish, so that's probably where it's going to stay. So up next, you'll see here all of my Book of the Month books. And then, of course, my Vivian Chen. So that's my goal. Now, let's get into the back. So I've uploaded, yeah. Updated my Goodreads goal. And you can see I am now at 36, which is totally crazy. My goal is 52, which literally is 16 books away. That is madness. So I think I might make it into the 60 and 70 range. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm probably going to have a couple of slow months here and there. You know, January, I think, was only 5 books. So, you know, it's getting there, which is good. So that's all updated and filled in. Now, let's do this. So my monthly stats, again, $38.96 for the pages. And that was a total of 10. So that's nice. I've updated my favorite characters because I've added Dee Dee Warren. I did just put Taryn and Darna and Segale in there because if I make up pictures, I'm not going to have anywhere to write anything else. So Michaela Lane and Jericho Barron's Lindsay Boxer is on here. So that's all been updated as well. Favorite quotes. Guys, ever since I put these in, I have not had a chance to even put favorite quotes in or my first lines. I do have them written down in a notebook. I will have to update this and you will see that coming next month because look at my first lines. I haven't done since Spell of the Highlander. So they've all been, obviously, we've got the waterfall tabs in here, which is great, but I definitely need to update that. TBR has not changed. Authors read. I did add, of course, James Patterson, Lisa Gardner, and Nora Roberts, so that's all added. My 5-star reads. I don't think you guys saw this. One of the days that I was just sitting down, you know, milling around doing things, and there's a couple in here you're going to see, a couple projects. So I wrote down my 5-star reads. And I don't know if I went over this, but I did this because I took out the reviews. I am not going to be doing reviews at this point. I seem to be remembering everything just fine. I think part of the reason I was concerned is because I took such a long hiatus from reading. My big reading year, I think, was 2019, and I read 110 books. And, you know, here we are, 2024. Well, at this point, everything is good. Now, if I need to go back and refresh myself, all the information's online. So I think from now on, I'm not going to really be doing reviews. But anyway, so here's the 5-star reads. Been updated. So 3rd Degree, 4th of July, Dark Fever, Blood Fever, and Alone were all from May. I also updated my DNF graveyard to add 8th Confession from James Patterson. I forgot to get J.K. Rowling's pen name initials. I have to look that up. But you'll notice I did make a few changes on my DNF graveyard. I added some of the stickers that I got from Robin, and how cute is this? How cute that is. I just love it. So yeah, so I did change it around and update it a little bit. I flippin' love this page. I will always have a DNF graveyard. It is the most entertaining thing to me. And, you know, honestly and mentally, it puts me in a good place because it's like, okay, I can put that away. I don't have to feel bad that I didn't finish something. And you know what? I love it. It mentally puts things in a good place for me. So that's super helpful. Now, next month, I'm probably going to have to do another reading genre. I do not have seconds of these titles, so I'm going to have to get another sheet or 2 of the reading genre so I can do them on the other page. Now, fantasy, I'm going to be going gung-ho on probably in July because I'm going to get back into, you know, my Dark Fever series. The Cozy Mysteries, obviously, I have 2 here. Again, whoops, dropped my water bottle. Fantasy, that's Fate Inked in Blood. But now that Darling Girls is a thriller, and I literally have a spot for maybe 1 book here. I could probably cram another one up here, but I really can't put any more in. So what I am going to do is make a mirrored section of this on the other page, and it'll be totally fine. You know, so like my first, I don't know, 5 to 6 months will end up probably being here, and then the rest will be there. But I'll fill it in as I need it. So next month we will be creating the mirrored page for that. My series tracker has been totally updated. We are good to go. I did also mark that I am stopping the Women's Murder Club for now. But everything has been added, and I love that. I added my D.D. Warren series because I love those books. And I didn't even realize they were up to 12 already. So I think when I first started reading those, I think I only got up to like 4 or 5. I didn't even realize there were that many. I thought there was maybe 7 or 8. Turns out there's 12. So that'll be a good project. I love those. Remember when I was mentioning I want to do the tandem read for Empire Storms of Tower of Dawn? I sat down one night and I happened to come across my washi from the washi tape shop. This is so gorgeous. This is Black Noir. Is it Black Noir? Or Rose Noir? No, Rose Noir. Sorry. Noir means black. Rose Noir. So this is really gorgeous. And it's kind of got like, almost like a rose goldy metallic type of, foiling to it. I don't know if you can see that. But it's beautiful. And so I took that tandem read list and I wrote everything down. And I love this. So this is a Dutch door. And then I left a page for notes. So I am nowhere near reading Empire of Storms or Tower of Dawn. However, this is ready to go for when I am wanting to do it. Because I do hope to get to that this year. So I don't think that that's a problem. I did put it on the other side of my series, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But I guarantee at one point when I get to these, this will probably just be the monthly goal for whatever month that happens to be, is just to read those 2 books. So I think that will be fine. But in any case, guys, so I'm super excited. So tell me, is on your reading list? What are your goals for this month? Obviously, I've got my 2 library books I need to finish. I've got my 2 Book of the Month Club books I have to start. And there's a 3rd one on the way, which is super exciting. By the way, I'm going to leave a link down below for Book of the Month. If you're not already signed up, you might want to just look at the deals they have. I haven't been in a book club since Doubleday Book Club, like eons ago. And I got to tell you, I really like this. I think it's very low maintenance, no worries. And honestly, I think the books, there's a lot of great choices. And like this one, this was an early release. It wasn't even out on the market yet. So, and I was able to get it that month. So I got to tell you guys, I'm really liking it. So I'll leave a link down below for this. I will leave all the links for Robin's information down below, because guess what I'm going to be doing right now? I'm going to go watch her video. So if you haven't already done that, you might want to hop over there, go down below in the links, and go check her stuff out. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I look forward to a good reading month. I look forward to being back on track with this. And I can't wait to make the next video and tell you guys all about it. I will talk to y'all in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.